Bushcraft isn't only about cutting branches and leaves outdoors. It's about survival. If you've ever spent time in the outdoors, you'll have a deep appreciation for what the best bushcraft knife can do for you. Not only are they incredibly useful and able to protect you when other tools fail, but they're also built to last. You'll find these knives are incredible companions, and you can rely on them when you need them most. We'll guide you through the buying process and review 7 of the best bushcraft knives on the market. Let's dive into the video. Number 7. Bushmaster Bushcraft Explorer Knife. This knife's blade is slightly shorter than the most standard bushcraft knives, and you might want to keep that in mind. Additionally, the blade is made of a 1095 high-carbon steel blade, which is sometimes prone to rusting but has amazing edge retention. This blade also comes with a hard gray coating that's, while looking sturdy and aesthetic, isn't actually all that durable. Although coupled with the hardwood handle, it does give your knife a rugged look. On the other hand, I have the feeling that the sheath is the shining point of this knife. It's a beautifully made stitched leather sheath and looks much more expensive than it is. Moreover, the sheath makes the knife comfortable to carry. All in all, for the quality that the knife and the sheath offer you, it's really a bargain. Number 6. Off-Grid Knives Backcountry Bushcraft Knife. The first thing you notice about this drop-point knife is the stunning black build that the manufacturers marketed as bomb-proof. While that sounds a little ludicrous, the various outstanding features on this knife makes it one of the top-rated bushcraft knives for heavy duty. At 4.5 inches, this blade might seem too short, but the wide and elegantly carved design more than makes up for the length. The steel has titanium nitride worked into it, which gives it extra strength, corrosion resistance, as well as edge retention. Let's now take a look at the beautiful G10 ergonomic handle that looks reliable from the first glance. Weight 12 ounces with sheath. Blade length 4.5 inch. Blade thickness 4.10 millimeters. Handle length 4.75 inch. Overall length 9.5 inch. The jimping especially provides extra power and control when you're tackling a tough cutting job, and the finger guard keeps your hand safe. Lastly, this knife comes with a Kydex sheath with its own quick clip. You can carry it in a multitude of ways, whichever makes you the most comfortable. The sheath of this OKG knife also comes with its own lanyard hole. Number 5. Tops B.O.B. Brothers of Bushcraft Knife. Here's one of the best bushcraft knife choices if you want a long knife. At nearly 10 inches, this isn't your everyday carry knife. It's got some heft and weight to it. In the outdoor, survival world, this isn't necessarily a bad thing. You'll get loads of cutting power and a knife that can support you in any situation. There's a non-slip thumb rest on the spine of the blade. You can put it to good use when there's a need for extra leverage during a vigorous cutting job. Additionally, there's a lanyard hole if you're used to attaching your survival knives to your backpack. Brothers of Bushcraft. High-carbon steel blade with partial black traction coating, and a modified Scandinavian grind which is very effective for carving, skinning and other general woods work. Thumb ridge. Hardened to 56 to 58 HRC. Full tang. Aside from this, you're getting a heavy-duty sheath, a ferro rod, and one of the better handle designs. You'll have no trouble using this knife if you have big hands. Number 4. JEO Tech Bushcraft and Survival Knife. Here's a unique and gorgeous looking knife. The micarta handle is one of the most aesthetically pleasing bushcraft knives in this price range. There's a thumb ridge on the spine of the knife for extra control over the thicker blade. HRC 56-58 steel is used for the blade. It's not brittle and can handle rough use. You'll need to keep the edge as sharp as possible for the best performance. The edge retention isn't as great as some knives that use harder steel, but this is the trade-off you have to make for the enhanced durability. Blade length: 6.70 inch. Overall length: 12.40 inch. Blade thickness: 0.20 inch. The handle is curved and the blade is balanced. With a well-centered tip, this knife feels far lighter in your hands than you'd expect. It's a great hunting knife thanks to the wider belly and tanto design. Overall, it's one of the most versatile and attractive picks for the best bushcraft knife. Number 3. SOG Bushcraft Survival Knife with Sheath. Here is a heavy-duty survival or bushcraft knife. This knife has a thicker than usual blade that can handle almost all types of outdoor uses you'd expect from the best bushcraft knife. It also boasts a bit of serration on the spine. The stainless steel blade holds its edge exceptionally well and the heavier weight gives you above average cutting power. It's a great knife to keep with you when you're out trekking or hunting. You'll find the knife to be quite bulky, especially when it's in the sheath. The field knife is a strong full-tang outdoor knife, camping knife, boot knife and combat knife with sheath, measures 8.5 inches in overall length. Additionally, this clip-point SOG knife has a full tang construction, which is always a reassuring feature to have in a fixed blade knife. Additionally, the robust sheath of this knife also has a notch for cord cutting that's going to come in handy when you're camping, hunting or fishing. Number 2. Condor Bushlore Camp Bushcraft Knife. Coming with a 100% leather sheath, this is a robust knife well suited to extensive outdoor use. You're getting a slim belly knife that's exquisitely sharp and excellent in stabbing and piercing. It's a great general use hunting and camping knife. The high carbon steel is resistant to rusting and the hardwood handle is extensively treated to bacteria and slip resistant. You can sharpen the knife as you like. I prefer to double-side bevel sharpen and you'll get a razor edge. Thanks to the compact size, you'll even be able to carry this knife every day. It's not nearly as heavy as many other options around this price point. It's a top pick for best bushcraft survival knife if you're into camping, light hunting, and the outdoors in general. Number 1. Maracniv Fixed Blade Bushcraft Knife. If you want a mix of versatile features and traditional rough and tough performance, this is your knife. Despite the larger size and tungsten coating, the blade is exquisitely sharp. Coming in at just under 10 inch, this knife is easy to carry around on hikes and camping trips. It's highly resistant to corrosion and can be used in all conditions. The spine of the blade has been carefully ground for use as a fire starter. All you'll need is the fire starter rod and you're good to go. The 90-degree finish is quick and easy to start fires with. You'll love the rubberized grip. Blade length: 4.3 inches. Blade thickness: 0.125 inch. Total length: 9.1 inches. Weight with sheath: 5.7 ounces. It's a lot easier to hold and apply force with than many of the grips in this list. You'll be able to get a comfortable hold regardless of your hand size. These are quality best bushcraft knife that responds well to a good care and maintenance routine. That being said, they're still robust enough to handle long outdoor trips and rough work. When you're choosing a bushcraft knife, you need features that play to your strengths while improving the knife's overall performance and reliability. Steel quality. Stainless steel or high-carbon steel is essential for bushcraft knives. You're going to be using them extensively outdoors and in varying conditions. It will only take a couple of days in a humid environment to set off a plague of corrosion on your knife. Full tang. You'll need a full tang bushcraft knife to give you the durability to handle more strenuous cutting work and tasks. They're a little bit more expensive but well worth the extra investment. Blade length. We'd suggest getting a bushcraft knife over 4 to 5 long. Any shorter and you'll limit your functionality and won't be able to handle big game hunting as well as you should. Larger 6 inches knives are also extremely capable and versatile but are significantly heavier and bulkier to carry.